Hey guys, and welcome to the free Spinbot Emporium! Get your free Spinbot today! All you gotta do is get onto CSGO and go to CS Office, and you can Spinbot too, just like one of these Spinbotters who are Spinbotting while they Spinbot. So if you like anti-competitive, anti-social behavior, feel free to download this cheat package and enjoy your day. Alright guys, as you can see, we are doing some Overwatch today, starting off on Office, and this guy is full on blatantly Spinbotting, but so is every single person in this server. Valve, please fix. I know it's technically shadow banning, but if it is shadow banning, why have me overwatch these specific cases? Anyways, let's move on to the next case. Sadly, I can only ban one of them. As I said, this method is a lot slower than if it were giving me the ability to go through every single one of these players and ban them all. Evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt, and insufficient evidence. Let's move on to the next case. Oh, I guess Valve heard me and decided to let me go ban every single one of these individuals one by one. This is going to be very time efficient. Very aggressively here, making his way over here towards CT spawn, able to take down Nautilus. Alright guys, let's go and report it. Well, if nothing else, another cheater down. Evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt. Alright guys, enough of that. Now we're going to find ourselves on Mirage here. The suspect making his way over here towards the A site. Nothing too suspicious so far, as he just takes down Dalmatian with an incredible shot. Gonna be pushing his way over here into the site, making sure to check over there underneath balcony as he makes his way over here towards stairs, able to take down the guy at stairs. What a great shot by the suspect. Another great shot by the suspect. Just going to leave 2 counter-terrorists remaining. You can see this guy is absolutely the best player on Earth and completely legitimate. Obviously, guys, I'm just messing around. Another full-on Spinbotter here on Mirage. Able to take down Bell. They're full rushing him this time. It's a 2v5 situation. But really, he doesn't even need a teammate because this guy has a full-on Spinbot. So regardless of that, he would probably win this game. Alright, well, I just can't ban that guy fast enough. Evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt. Sorry to the other team who looked to be legitimate having to play against this Spinbotter after he decided to rage out when the other team started winning. Let's move on to the next case. Alright guys, it's time for some live global Overwatch, and Johnson here is absolutely destroying this server. He's got 23 kills, and he doesn't seem to be slowing down at this time. It is only round number 14. Looking over here towards Catwalk, does not appear like he has too much evidence, but let's take a closer look on this guy and just make sure that everything is absolutely copacetic. Alright, in a 1v2 situation, there was one guy in middle by the door. You'd think that he might have known he was there if he was wall hacking. Gonna see him in mid, gonna take him down now in a 1v1. Guy over at long with the bomb, making his way over here towards cross. The suspect is watching the correct direction, and looks like a smoke's going to come out. He doesn't quite catch him as he jumps into sight, but he knew exactly where he's going to come from, and he knew that he wasn't redirected. Alright, going to switch back up to this AK-47 and make his way over here towards the A site. A 1v1 situation. Last guy has played it smart, making his way back over there towards pit, but I think he only has... Oh, he does have an AWP. Alright, this is a good play from the terrorist. He should be able to win this. And the suspect going to do some damage there, throwing a nade, jumping aggressively, and gets taken down. Alright, this round it looks like he's going to be on a save round, making his way up mid here towards lower B tons. 3 guys making their way through lower B, holding the angle right here on the left-hand side. Kind of looked up there for a moment. I wonder if he heard any footsteps. I don't think he was able to hear any footsteps. But either way, he does hear them fighting his teammate over there. Going to push up behind them. He's going to spot out one guy, taking his time, trying to get on target. Finally able to take him down. So that was almost a bunch of whiffs right there. Almost got him killed right away. Alright, he is going to spot one guy out here in middle. Does quite a bit of damage to him as well. This is a global game, guys. Alright, now he has an AK-47 holding lower B tunnels. You can see 2 terrorists pushing their way over here towards lower B. They do have bomb down in upper B tons. And he should be able to catch at least the first one off guard. Here's the footsteps. And he gets taken down from one of the guys pushing up from underneath. Alright guys, so the score is 9-6. Johnson there with 25 kills, absolutely insane. But from what we saw, we really don't have enough evidence to say he is cheating. It looked pretty legitimate for the most part. His aim was definitely legitimate. The only thing you might be able to say is that his awareness seems a little bit strange at times. but really I don't feel I have anywhere near enough evidence to say that he's definitely cheating. And if he is cheating, he's definitely not cheating blatantly. Alright, let's move on to the next case. Next up, we're gonna find ourselves on D Inferno. Right now there is a tactical timeout, and it looks like the Overwatch... Alright, so from what I can tell of this is that the suspect here was in the game, something happened during warm-up, and then he left, and the timeout was called. He didn't come back, and they all left the game, and the game was over. They surrendered or whatever. So as for major disruption aim assistance, gonna go with insufficient evidence here, insufficient evidence here, insufficient evidence here. I can't even really report griefing because I didn't even see what he did. All I saw is that he disconnected. So I'm gonna go with insufficient evidence here. As far as I know, his internet may have died. Let's move on to the next case. Next up, we have the most competitive map in all of Counter-Strike, Basalt. And the suspect here is full-on Spinbotting, gonna take down Iceberg, gonna take down Rattle, gonna take down Heron, and tags Goose through the wall. Gonna be pushing aggressive here. He is not stopping for anything, gonna take down one more, and that's the final terrorist. That round goes to the counter-terrorist, thanks to the Spinbot on the suspect. And what's his prize, you may ask? Well, evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt. Let's move on to the next game. Next up, we're gonna find ourselves on D-Dust 2, and surprise, surprise, someone who's not staring at the ground. Alright, the suspect here lining up this terrorist through the door. He actually was lining up another one right before this one. You can see he is clearly wall hacking, very blatant. Gonna be taking shots over here towards Maple, finally able to tag him through the door, but gets taken down from the B side. He was a little bit too hyper-focused on that one guy. Gonna be doing it again, though, with another scout. One guy there in mid. Can he take him down? A little bit scared of actually peeking it, trying to shoot him through that door. Looks like he did a little bit of damage there. I believe he did damage. Maybe someone else did damage to that guy. Either way, looking over here towards the B site. They have taken the B site. Yeah, he was the one that did the damage. Holding that window. Knows Iguana's there on the left-hand side. He wants Iguana to peek out so he can take him down. Let's see how he goes about retaking this site. Alright, peeking over here towards the back of the site. He's going to take a shot. Completely whiffs it. Going for a second shot. And it looks like he is not using any form of aim assistance, even though he is blatantly wall hacking. His aim is absolutely terrible. Like one of those guys that's playing with 4 billion sensitivity and really can't control it. Either way, teammate's going to take down the final terrorist and defuse the bomb. So with that, the suspect now has an AWP. The terrorist taking long A here. Suspect's going to be rotating over. Blackbird's able to take down one and gets traded out by Iguana. Another counter-terrorist pushing up aggressive over here. Canary gets taken down. Suspect holding the angle. Will they decide to push against him? And he whiffs the shot through the smoke. Is able to finally hit a shot through the smoke. And going to continue to try to shoot people through that smoke headlong. It's going to cause them to fall back and try to hit that other site. Alright, the suspect rotating his way over here towards middle is going to spot one guy on top mid. I cannot believe he is whiffing this many shots with a wall hack. Has this guy ever practiced his aim before? Either way, making his way over here towards the B site. Going to shoot at Maple through the door. Shooting at him through the pillar over there. And able to finally take him down. As you can see, last terrorist alive. Making his way from middle here. The suspect just holding the angle. Waiting for him to peek out. Of course, he knows where he's coming from. Able to get the kill. Alright, the rest of that pretty much went the same as the beginning of it. He never really toggled on any kind of aim assistance or anything like that. But he was definitely using vision assistance. So that is evident beyond reasonable doubt. His aim was absolutely terrible throughout the game, and as for other external assistance, didn't see any B-hop script or anti-aim, so going to go with insufficient evidence here. As for griefing, going to go with insufficient evidence here as well. That's today's cases. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, have a great day.